Who is Pakistan? Why is there a conflict between Afghanistan and Pakistan? Why is Pakistan attacking Afghanistan even during the holy month of Ramadan? Why is it killing Afghan civilians? Why is it playing the role of superior power in the region? These are very important questions. And many Muslims around the world, they don't know how and which role Pakistan is playing in this region. I would like to show you a video of a very good friend of mine, Sangar Paikar, who would introduce you Pakistan in detail. Now, relax, enjoy the video, and I'm sure at the end of the video you will have a full picture of Pakistan and the conflict between Afghanistan and Pakistan.
The spokesman for the Pakistani military has recently said that Afghanistan is not a graveyard of empires, but a playground of empires. And it begs the question, why would the spokesperson of Pakistani military try to insult Afghans as a whole and as a nation, while Pakistan claims that they only have a problem with the current government in Afghanistan that they accuse of supporting terrorism in Pakistan? This hostility towards all Afghans and Afghan history and heritage stems from the Pakistani military and the Pakistani leadership's own issues with Afghanistan that go back far before even Pakistan was created. You see, the British Empire tried to occupy Afghanistan and colonize Afghanistan 3 times. They waged 3 major wars in Afghanistan, and all 3 times they were defeated. Now, if you know your history, you should know that the British Empire in the subcontinent was not exactly an army of all white people originating from Britain. No, the British Empire, all their soldiers, all their fighters, they were Indian Muslims, Indian Sikhs, and Indian Hindus. So when they were trying to occupy Afghanistan, the people they sent to fight Afghans, they were actually the ancestors of the people who have now inherited the state, and they are leading current Pakistani military and government. These people, their ancestors were killed in Afghanistan. Their ancestors tried to occupy Afghanistan. Their ancestors were massacred in Afghanistan. And even before British Empire, during the Mughal era, while the Mughals dominated the entire subcontinent, the people who are now part of Afghanistan and the northwestern parts of Pakistan, they were always rebellious to the Mughals. So when the rest of the subcontinent was subjugated and became subjects of the Mughals, people who are from the northwestern part of Pakistan and Afghanistan, they were rebellious to that empire. And even before the Mughals, when the subcontinent was primarily dominated by Hindus, there were many instances when Muslims from Central Asia and Afghanistan waged wars with the subcontinent and occupied the subcontinent. So when you see resentment and hostility and animosity coming from Pakistanis towards Afghans, it's not a recent development. It's not a recent phenomenon. They hold a grudge against Afghans. They hold a deep-rooted sense of resentment and hostility with Afghans because for centuries they considered us as their enemy. Every empire that dominated the subcontinent, these people, they were their foot soldiers and they were defeated and humiliated. So that's why they feel like they have to prove themselves. And this is why now that Pakistan has a very formidable military and they have their nuclear bombs and their jets, they think that they can finally avenge their ancestors for the past 300 to 400 years. So this is where their real hostility stems from. This is why they are so hostile towards Afghanistan, and this is why they cannot tolerate that Afghanistan is at peace, that Afghanistan is stable, and that Afghanistan is trying to prosper and grow. Because any kind of prosperity and development in Afghanistan, they see that as their own failure. So this is why this is a very deeply rooted ideological conflict. It's not about the TTP. It's not about what they're saying now. It is very deep. And this is what you really need to understand.